Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal again. We're looking at a death that, as near as I can tell, took place November 22nd, 1978. It was a self-induced abortion, and um, probably it was one that was for what the CDC would call idiosyncratic reasons. On November 15th of 1978, an 18-year-old named Sharon was admitted to Denver General Hospital emergency room. She was suffering nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain, and her mood was alternating between lethargic and agitated. She reported that she had believed that she was pregnant, even though she menstruated only 3 weeks earlier, and that she drunk 2 half-ounce bottles of Pennyroyal oil. Now, since she had been seriously depressed, doctors were unsure whether to consider the ingestion of pennyroyal an abortion attempt or a suicide attempt, or maybe a little bit of both. Research done into self-induced abortion deaths back before Roe versus Wade, when doctors actually, tried to figure out what the hell women were thinking when they did dangerous things, found that women who attempted dangerous self-induced abortions tended to have a history of self-harm, and the attempts at self-induced abortion might have almost been attacks on themselves for having gotten pregnant. Now, Sharon had used pennyroyal tea in the past to try to trigger her periods when she thought she was pregnant. Why she would switch from a pennyroyal tea, which she believed was efficacious, to the pennyroyal oil, she's dead, we can't ask her. She'd become ill within a few hours of drinking the oil, and a medical botanist, Dr. Walter Lewis, wrote about the case. Within 2 hours, she vomited blood and bled from the vagina and eyes. By the 3rd day, her liver was damaged. On the 6th day, she sank into a coma and died on the 7th day, which would indicate that Sharon had died November 22nd. And on autopsy, it was discovered that Sharon hadn't even been pregnant. The pennyroyal oil had done such serious damage to her liver that portions of it had died. And during her hospitalization, like Chris Humphrey, who also died of a self-induced pennyroyal abortion, Sharon had developed disseminated intravascular coagulopathy, DIC, a blood clotting disorder, which would explain why she was bleeding from her eyes, and that eventually caused the hemorrhagic death to her liver that caused her death. And the CDC studied Sharon's death along with other deaths from illegal abortions, and they found out that women sought abortions outside the medical establishment for what they called idiosyncratic reasons. Chris Humphrey had done a self-induced pennyroyal abortion because she'd had a previous abortion at a Planned Parenthood and felt that they had treated her poorly, and also because her brother had died from a reaction to medication, and this led her to mistrust the medical establishment. Now, bizarrely, in the wake of the Dobbs decision, a woman went on TikTok posting a video saying one must never use pennyroyal to induce an abortion, and then she includes a recipe for pennyroyal tea. So apparently, she wants to encourage women to do this dangerous thing. Strikes me as extremely irresponsible. But like I said, there's this thing, once people accept the idea that abortion's a good idea, they seem to lose sight of the woman herself. It's bizarre, but that seems to be the case.